Hey folks, I got a monitor in today from SOCOM Seal 93. Apparently for him and his family, this monitor was getting blurry for some reason. And of course, they were using the VGA connection. I put a DVI cable on it for now. I did test it with VGA with my laptop, and I can get a sharp picture out of it. So I don't know if, what the deal is. Maybe they didn't know that they have to hit auto adjust every now and then for VGA if it is a bit blurry. You don't have to do that with DVI, but you do have to do that with VGA. So I wonder if they just didn't know to do that, or if this monitor has some other kind of problem. I have no idea. But I tested it and it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this, and I'm going to use it on my bedside computer, because the monitor I'm using on the bedside computer is not so great. It's this Hans G monitor over here, and the only reason I was using it is because it has built-in speakers on the bottom there, which aren't that great either, but they get the job done. It's a square monitor, and square monitors aren't great for watching content, whereas a widescreen monitor like this would be. And this also has built-in speakers. They're going to be crappy built-in speakers, but I don't need anything fancy next to my bed. I just need to be able to hear the person talking in the video. So what I'm going to do is what I've done is I've attached a DVI cable. This thing's blurry on DVI. I know there's something wrong with it. I've attached a DVI cable, and I'm going to use it on the bedside machine after I clean this up. But before I clean this up, I just want to show you guys a really cockamamie, stupid-ass design. As you can see, it's pretty easy to get to the connectors on the back here if you take this off. There's a cover that goes over the back of this that hides all the connectors in an inaccessible way. Why does this need to exist? It's also very hard to get this thing off, because it sort of sits in those holes down there below the, yeah, right there. It sort of sits in those holes there, and it's kind of hard to figure out when you first do it how to get the cover off. But why is a cover even necessary? Like, is this just for looks? Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm going to put the cover back on regardless, but that's a really stupid design. Whoever did that, really, you're a total jerk. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up the audio, hook up the DVI, hook up the power, and we'll give this monitor a test with some video and some audio. Okay, I have Linux started up off of a USB stick because this system is undergoing maintenance right now. I'm about to put Linux on it, so perfect timing to upgrade the monitor, right? So, monitor works on DVI as well, as you can see here. So, I don't know if the audio works. Seems to be fine. Yeah, the audio's fine. Audio works too. Let's try it out with a ViewEra live video. Since he has a nice deep voice, it'll be a good test for the bass.
There's a computer you don't expect to find at the recycling center, but I found it today sitting right on top of the dumpster, so of course I grabbed it.
That sounds good. Yeah, the speakers in this monitor are not too bad, especially compared to the other one I had where they would rattle all the time. So this monitor appears to work fine without any repair whatsoever. So maybe it didn't like the computer that SOCOM Seal 93 had it hooked up to, or his family had it hooked up to. It might have been an issue with the computer. I have no idea. Some monitors are very finicky with certain computers and graphics cards. This one seems to work fine with both my laptop and this NVIDIA card. This is an NVIDIA GT240 in this computer. Right now. It used to have an AMD card, but I swapped it back to NVIDIA because I need to use it for Linux. But yeah, everything seems to work fine. The volume on the speaker is fantastic, without any rattling. So I'm going to use this monitor. I'm going to use this monitor on my bedside, I think, because the bedside really deserves to have widescreen as a side monitor. So. Good stuff. Thank you, SOCOM Seal 93. I did not know what to expect with this. I thought it would be bad caps or something, but at least I don't have to do any real work to it. And the symptoms might not have even shown themselves yet. This monitor might still be bad for all I know, but they said it was just getting blurry, and it looks okay to me. So I am gonna go with that because it's a nice sharp picture right now. Seems to be fine. So I'll just turn the brightness and contrast down for it being next to my bed, and it should be good to go. So I gotta get on with installing Linux on this computer, but I thought I'd show you this monitor because it's pretty nice. I think I forgot to mention it's a generic monitor. It's a ViewEra 19-inch widescreen monitor. It's a ViewEra generic 19-inch widescreen monitor. Let me pull up monitors here. Oh wow, this monitor is actually made by Kingston Tech. That's interesting. So it's a 1440 by 900 monitor. So it's, you know, it's typical for a display like this. I've seen 1440 by 900 on a lot of laptops that are actually have a smaller size than this. So having a big resolution on having a small resolution on a big monitor like this isn't a bad thing for a bedside machine. Makes it more like a TV in that aspect. So very cool stuff. Sometimes I get lucky with computer stuff every now and then, and I don't have to repair it to make it work. I think the problem was probably had to do with auto adjusting it for VGA. That's what I'm going to guess. Or the other option, or the other issue could have been that the computer just didn't like the monitor. I've had that happen more than once, so it might just be a picky monitor. I have no idea. Either way, new monitor for the bedside setup here, and the speakers are better. It's the same size, but it's just widescreen this time. So good stuff. Hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good one, everybody. Ciao.